To you, is it tracking your favorite sports teams? Or maybe it's watching your favorite music videos online. Why not get it all? More happens on Bermuda's only 4G network. Get more from your wireless company, One.
The date is December 17th. Election season is officially underway, kicked off at a rally Thursday night. Hello and welcome to a special election edition of NewsBite, brought to you in association with One. I'm Michaela Pearman. Bermuda is going to the polls the week before Christmas, and right now, we're going to bring you up to speed on what many predict will be the closest election in 20 years. The Premier broke the news of the election date at a PLP political rally in Warwick. The timing was interesting because she rallied the troops just hours before the anniversary of the party's first election victory in 1998. Our Raymond Haney was at the rally and reports a packed house at Warwick Workmen's Club and a celebratory atmosphere once the Premier declared December 17th as Election Day. So what will be the key issues in next month's election? We cut through the chatter to find out how each party really intends to help the country. The economy is a big one, and the OBA promised they'll grow jobs, stimulate investment, and create opportunity. Meanwhile, the PLP told us they're choosing investment as the best way to stimulate economic growth. Visit the election section of BDASun.bm for a detailed look at each party's stance on 5 major points. The way we see it, at least 15 races should be tight, down to the wire. In St. George's North, Dame Jennifer is taking on Mayor Kenny Bascom. She only beat him by 25 votes last time. In St. George's West, the UBP's Kim Swan is up against the PLP's John Gibbons and the OBA's Nandy Davis. Swan squeaked by with a 17-vote majority in 2007. Dale Butler and Mark Pettingill are going head-to-head in Warwick Northeast. Pettingill left his safe seat of Warwick West to battle Butler. And speaking of Warwick West, that one's too close to call. Senator Jonathan Smith will run against the OBA's Jeff Sousa. You can see the full list of who's running where at BermudaSun.bm. Of the 36 seats in the House, the PLP currently hold 24, while the OBA have 10 and the UBP 2. But so much has changed since Bermuda last went to the polls. The PLP won by a bigger margin of victory in 07 than it did in 03. Plus, we've seen the still new OBA form and 2 UBP MPs cross the floor to the PLP. It just might be that the election ends up a tie between the PLP and OBA, which means someone would have to switch sides or look to the UBP for help. UBP leader Kim Swan told us if that happens, he'll try to use the best talents from both sides to form a coalition government. If there's no clear majority, another election would have to be held within 9 months. How about another party to make things even tighter? It could happen. We broke the Restore Bermuda story this week. Restore Bermuda hopes to field candidates in the upcoming election, but spokesman Cornell Fubler was thin on details. He'd only tell us that key individuals and well-known names are involved with the group. Bloggers and commenters keep using one word to describe social media in the run-up to the election: ugly. They told us cyberbullies are everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, and commenting on local news sites. But all agreed that social media plays an important role in the election, and it's a valuable way to capture the youth vote. By the way, the parliamentary session, which began last week, is now officially dissolved. That means no official throne speech reply for the OBA in the House of Assembly. Instead, that reply will likely become part of their campaign message over the next 6 weeks. Speaking of the throne speech, we'll leave you with images from that event last week. Remember to catch me on Channel 82 over the weekend. For these stories and so much more, visit BermudaSun.bm. NewsBite was brought to you in association with One. I'm Michaela Pearman. See you next Friday.
To you, is it tracking your favorite sports teams? Or maybe it's watching your favorite music videos online. Why not get it all? More happens on Bermuda's only 4G network. Get more from your wireless company, One.